Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. You are looking at the final win streak multiplier I just completed before hitting record because I figured it'd be a waste of your time to see me do a couple of, 4-star fights in the Summoner Trials. 115 win streak on a 3 times multiplier, 4.407849 million points. I did this on day 1, though technically, when this hits my channel, I think it'll be the start of day 2 of the arena for this week. Now, I have had many people tell me, and they are all correct, that I am a crazy idiot, or some version of that, some not family-friendly, on a family-friendly YouTube channel, for doing the arena so much. And they're right. But this crazy idiot has 62,619 units at the time of recording this, and I'm about to show you the stockpile, the stash of arena crystals that I have built up, hoarded up, and saved up since opening so many of them, partially in the attempt to clear more content on this account, hoping that I would get the rewards that ultimately I did get, including my first rank 5 6-star, who was Omega Red. If you are not uncollected, this video probably isn't going to help you out much, but you can bookmark it, and if you still want to listen to it, I really appreciate that. I believe that the Summoner Trials Arena is by far the best and easiest way to clear the arena quickly. Now, notice my 4 stars are unboosted at the screen and yet still have a crazy high PI, because my mastery setup is extremely friendly for the purpose of arena grinding. And it really adds up fast. 33 points in offense, 18 in defense, and then almost the minimum, it feels like, 8 in proficiencies. You will notice that I have the same mastery setup that I did last time I discussed a mastery setup on my channel, and it's because this is still something that for a Alliance War free person I use, and of course I can use a different mastery setup for Battlegrounds, and I don't have full ouchies, as the great Katie Candy would say, active. I am going to show you that between some of the milestones I've earned in day 1 of this, I have all of these mini units and battle chips to claim, and I always enjoy the test of the Paragon at the start of every week. It really does help make it easier to keep up the grind, and I also appreciate that I have a new tier 4 class catalyst to use the selectors on. So yes, I am claiming all these units and battle chips and Grandmaster crystal shards, of which I need to open soon at the time of recording this. I have over 100, I think, to open. I sure do. Oh boy, almost 150. So that gives me even more battle chips, and I always, for the sake of safety and brevity, I always go with the cheapest battle chips, which are just the regular OG arena crystals. I know they don't have the highest ceiling. They do not have the Thronebreaker ceiling that you can see in some incredible crystal openings, but they also don't have the floor. Meaning, I opened 1 million battle chips worth of Thronebreaker crystals, and I opened 0 units from those Thronebreaker arena crystals. So I am not a fan of opening 0 units for 1 million battle chips. That is a whole lot of wasted time. So I would rather just stockpile these, and I have 6,580. Now, if you consider that my goal, though it's not easy to achieve, is around 1,000 units for every 250 of these, we're just going to say, for the sake of argument, that I have 6,500 divided by 250. That is 26,000 units that are not accounted for in my unit stash right now that I have saved up for over a year now. Now, that's exciting, but it's also stressful. And I even feel a little stressed. And I'm a victim sometimes of my own hypocrisy. They say the hardest advice to take is your own. And this video is proof of that. because I'm going to talk about how this is the best thing to do for free-to-play players, which, by the way, in this arena, starting with the Summoner Trials, best thing you can do is get to a win streak of 5 with probably your rank 2, rank 3, safely rank 3, 4 stars, and then from a win streak of 5 and on, use your best teams of 4 stars that are the highest, hopefully rank 5. This is the easiest and fastest arena, not only because it has a ton of units, but also because your death matches are only rank 5 4 stars. You can't get 5 stars, 6 stars, or 7 stars in this arena. You can only get 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's really nice, because in the other arenas that we're going to talk about here in a second, you can absolutely get death matches quite easily. And nothing's worse than using a team of rank 3 5 stars and going up against rank 1 and rank 2 7 stars, or rank 5 6 stars. And that is what the new death matches give you. You'll notice as a Paragon player, I only did all of the 32 win streak and multiplier of 3 King of Planet X 6-star basic arena milestones on day 1, because for Paragon players it was an event quest completion day, and I want to save my hero use points for 6 and 7 stars in the arena when I get the most points for 6 and 7 stars for the featured 6-star arena, which will those points will be racked up, and I'll be doing that arena all day on Tuesday. However, it is worth noting that I still in this arena used my best teams of 6 stars and 7 stars. But again, 7 stars, if you have a few, they have the longest refresh timer. So what you want to do is you want to use those 7 stars in your first 4 to 5 matchups. And I know people might argue that you could do better with points that way, but to me, that's what I do, and it's a good system. So then once you get to a win streak of 5, I have 12 7 stars. They will all be used up. And then I will use my 6 stars that are the best. If you want to save your 7 stars, I would scroll all the way down to your worst rank 1 6 stars. Do 5 teams of those until you get to a win streak of 5. And then immediately on a win streak of 6, or going for a win streak of 6, use your 7 stars. And then once you've used them, your best 6 stars. I'm not worried, even though every once in a while it bites me in the butt. I'm not worried about triggering death matches even with rank 1 6 stars. So far, knock on everything that could be remotely wood, Kabam has not enforced too many, like I said, very rare, but sometimes it happens, too many death matches with those. But 5 stars are another story. I would not use a team of 5 stars below a PI of 10,000 each. Like, I would get very nervous about using these 9,000 rated ones. It's just how much with 6 stars and 7 stars the algorithm has changed for triggering death matches. And for some people watching this, you're going to say, well, then I can't do the arena because I don't have that many rank 3 and rank 4 6 stars or 7 stars. You can do the best you can, and maybe you'll run to those death matches and you'll have to restart. But that's also why I spent the majority of time on the Summoner Trial. Speaking of which, I want to go back to that for a second. Because you might be thinking to yourself, he just talked about 4 stars. What about 3 stars? Well, great question, hypothetical you. When it comes to 3 stars, what you want to use, without a doubt, are your boosts. Your boosts. These things are so easy to save up. Your attack boost, your health boost, your greater, your lesser champion boosts. And then you also want to collect, on the right side, you want to open greater solo crystals, but especially supreme solo crystals, which I have over 16 million shards worth in 22 over. And then your best friend, if you've got them, and a lot of people have hoarded many of them and don't use them, but regular arena boost crystals are fine. They're 1.3, 1.5x. But y'all, this greater arena boost crystal with the 3 times 3-star points, whew, you can clear so many milestones in these Summoner Trials. Any chance that I know that I'm not going to be able to grind as much arena for a week, I bust out like 50 of these and then just use mostly 3 stars, and I'll get more points for a 3 times 3-star than I would a high-ranking rank 5 4-star. And so that is another cheat code for that arena. Look, I'm worried. I'm nervous about this new Kabam store in addition to the in-game. I'm worried that we could see a purchase goal well over $1,000, maybe even closer to $1,600, which is terrifying. I was terrified to see the mark go up to $800 plus in the last couple of whale events. Now, if you can afford it, go for it. But a lot of people can't. And that is making it to where people feel even less motivated to continue. I believe that you can still get a ton of great rewards without using your credit card. And obviously, some people have no units, and so it's a tough grind. But if you want to add units to your total, I would do the Prof. Hoff method. Regular arena crystals to maximize the guarantee of units, and also start with the Summoner Trials Arena. I hope this video helps anyone out there who has a motivation for gaining some non-cash units this week or next week, since the offers will be good for a week. I look forward to seeing the feedback. And as always, if you have a specific arena tradition or strategy that I did not cover on this channel, feel free to put in the comments. Maybe it'll help somebody as much as I tried to help with this video.